never change. I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and never chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Leetcode, beast mode, 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 Leetcode, beast mode.
Ah, what's up? I'm so sorry for being late. Anyways, what are we supposed to do today? It's like, uh, do we do lead code first or chatbot? I'm confused about that. You don't have any option here to write a text, right? Uh, no, no text. Hello? No text. Okay. Oh, yes, we'll do lead code first and then move on to some other things. Yes, that would be much better. Hmm. Oh, anyways. Okay, I'm back. So, what's the question? Write a program to solve a Sudoku puzzle by filling the empty cells. A Sudoku solution must satisfy all the following rules. Each of the desert must be line must occur exactly once in each row. Each of the desert line must occur exactly once in each column. Each desert, each of the desert one to nine must occur exactly once in every subbox. Okay, so basically row, column, and uh, boxes. These are the three arrays we need to take. Arrays to be taken are rows, column, and boxes. Boxes. Then we need to do bit mask, if I'm not wrong. Bit marks is basically providing each and every section a position, each and every number of position that is 3 by 3 within the box itself. So put on constraints. Board dot length is equal to board length is equal to is it okay. So basically, first of all, we need to fill this input. Board is shown above and only valid solution is shown below. Okay, only correct answers need to be shown. So every time it will check the hardest one. So 5, 6, whatever it is, then the hardest one. It tries to fill in. Okay. Not return anything, modify board in place instead. Okay. So firstly, we need to define the box. Like each box needs to be defined 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3 by 3, right? So it's like 3 and 3. Uh, so box ID is R, right? Is Row is integer, column is integer as well. So all of it is, so it gives us the answer in integer as well. So the output must be in integer for sure. Then return 3 into 3. Yes. So this was 3 because it's 3 by 3. That's why every row and column also within the specific boxes 3 by 3 plus there is plus 3 as well within single row and single column. That's why because R 3 by 3 is this, C 3 by 3 is this, and then we have to mention this and this. That's why it's plus 3. Okay. Now mentioning arrays, basically bit mask, position 0 into 9. That tells 9 positions. Columns also same. So boxes, 9 boxes. So 9. Then empties as it's mentioned, empty cell as well. So we need to define empty cells as well. Now, firstly, preload the masks and complete empties, basically the ones which do not have a number. So for a range of 9, as there are only 9 within it, and from that for C in range of 9, CH is equal to 4 R column. If CH is equal to empty string, basically empties dot append row column, else ch, sorry, if bit is equal to, sorry, is equal to 1, much lesser than d, then rows, that is r, row number, whichever the row number is, column c is equal to bit as well, mask, sorry, masked, right? We are masking this. So and then the boxes would be box underscore id, as we mentioned above each and every. We are calling out the function over here right now. So in that case, r comma c is bit as well. Next one would be given. Now each and every number needs to be popped within this space, right? So let's say, so fast the cover bit pop count would be def pop count and teacher, and the answer should always be an integer as well. Okay. and then it returns as start pet underscore count. Now choosing the index of every single empty cell over here so that we can fill it. Every single one should be checked actually. So what is the basic scenario is as we did the pop count exactly we gave the bit numbers to it. Once the so for example when choosing this one, now we're choosing one specific empty space. What we'll do is we'll try to first of all check within this area and then this area overall. So that's how it will be filled. Choose underscore min underscore choice. That start. And this gives us best underscore y is equal to start underscore id x. So best intent is equal to 10. Larger than max basically because uh, according to the symbol because you can't put is equal to 5 so that's why. And obviously it needs to be so for I in range start underscore x and these that case rows comma column is equal to empties in bracket I. So allowed is equal to so rows R and boxes that is the function that we had that is box ID. Yeah. And obviously when we a fill out a specific space with an integer within the Python statement, we make sure that we put in a percent of 0x1ff. Got it. Oh, I knew this is wrong. Yeah. Now moving along, once we're done with this, we need to content. We need to make sure we pop the allowed ones rather than the denied ones. CMT is less than best underscore CMT. Then best underscore CMT. Best underscore I is equal to I. If CMT is equal to 1, cannot be so then break else actually not else. There is no other format needed as well. Final answer. Then we define data field, basically data field system. So k is the integer that we are going to take, and it's going to boolean. Basically, we'll check if the number over here is true or false in that way. If k is equal to length of empties, then return true. Now, next is, as we know that I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, but rather than doing that, we pick the hardest cell, and for that we need to make sure the minimum choice of that and whether how many spaces it has. So in that way, first we need to find out is equal to underscore minimum underscore choice empty string. Is the length minus 1. So that gets us two rows filling, that is R. And obviously, actually, this needs to be copied completely. Just that one thing needs to be added that over here b is equal to box underscore id and what was also r comma c as we did above. So here it's in that case, now that we have this, then b is equal to, so boxes is b, yes, masks pet. For that reason, this needs to be removed completely. Now we call out board. The board is called out, so each and every row and column will be checked and filled with character within the order itself by checking whether it's most important or not. If data fits, okay, plus It's Boolean, right? So it's going to be true or false as always. Rows is columns as so allowed would also be provided in a bit format, 32-bit format. So now the T's will be called out and check whether they are. It's basically the same one that we did earlier. So it's like so. So now the return is false in that case, and we say DFS 0. Empties.append r comma c. That is right. So let's see. We're appending the whole thing and not just specifically those. Okay, so not bad. Pop.count. Pop.count. Pop counted. It's not popped out counted. It's like what do we call it? Pop count allowed, not pop counted. Allowed row R row C R row C columns column C. My bad. Resolution. Okay. That case I did give it right. What's the issue? Cannot access local variable calls. Why? Why cannot? Like, is it called out? Yeah, it is. How can it still not be R's rows R column C boxes box ID R and C. So we cannot call is loud. Uh, Long equal to R columns that is not like this. I'll be back. I need to go to restroom once. Give me a second. So, sorry, lately went off. My bad. Is this stuck or something? It seems like it is. Let me please display capture, window capture, again display capture. Yeah, I guess not. Hmm. So those were not within this one, right? So non-local rows, rows, and boxes. Maybe now it runs. Yep. But still, what about the runtime? Is it single digit? Okay. Zero. Unsupported operand type. Yes. Okay. What are errors are these? Yes, K plus one. Hmm. Good. Ah, hello? हाँ हाँ Sorry, I had to take a call. It's the error exactly like रोज पे तो इश्यू नहीं आ रहा है. Sort of issue. What's the error exactly? Unsupported operand types. Now, do I have to like? हाँ, hello बोल. Ah, where were we this thing. So once we're done, like let's start from again. Actually, what did we do? So we defined the box IDs first of all. Dates and everything. Range. It is word as well. Make sure if the agent we appended, else delete the orchard, or we did not. Okay. Everything. Everything is yes. Starts. Everything. Even bit as well. We did the prop count as well. We did. What if we did a return of pen rather than exactly? Count as one. Choose the minimum choice. Make sure it's integer. The best I will be start ID. The count will be 10. Highest count basically. Range start dates and length of empties. We take RC as empties as well, wherein is the value. Allowed we do rows, columns, and boxes on the row X1FF basically filling out substantial things. Then we do the count wherein we pop count here is allowed. Pop count is greater than best count, then best count is equal to count best I if count is equal to zero, we break it when we return best. When we move to here, it's count no local area rules. Non-local things basically because we haven't mentioned them. These are non-local ones, new ones, so that's why. And then we empty, then we true it. After that, we move to an RV and this we then choose minimum choice K. Then the empties and dx. We interchange the values of it. Then we do our rows and columns as empty as well. Then we allowed rows, columns, and boxes again. So once that is done, while allowed, we do the bet allowed minus allowed again. Then we do the length, and then we move to rows, bits, and columns. And else we orchard plus or D. Then we move to FTFS is K plus 1. That's how then we return to then we do the betted. Columns is a bet, allowed bet, empties. Then we do this empties K. Return false. Yes, it's right actually. Why is it still not accepting the answer? No, still it's giving me the same. Rows is 0, columns is 0, boxes is 0. Still it's empty. So making sense. Operand is right actually. Like it's boolean. It's either true or false. It doesn't give any kind of answers. What if we actually remove this and we go old fashioned way as it was? That is box ID. Wait, boxes ID R comma C. Maybe now it should. But the error is at call. But maybe box is also causing an issue to run it. Can't say anything. Ah! Column was converted into bet. It will be remaining into bet one, but later on it is generated and removed from bet and is generated into integer. Just like what if we? Oh, okay, I get it. Shit. How dumb am I? I never mentioned C. Shit. 28 ms. There's nothing less than that. No. Fastest one that could. Uh, Never mind. That was a silly mistake, honestly. Just give me a second. Let me hide the screen once. So, I'm gonna get call again. So, yes. Never mind. Yeah. Until unless anybody asks question, I'm not gonna answer. Waste my time. I would be rather doing it fast rather than going so slow. As it's 1 over here and input is n is equal to 1 and constraint is less than 1. That's why if n is equal to 1. Before reading the question as well, just letting you know, it's not like I'm copying or anything. Can't have less sequences. Run length, the string. Easiest one सबसे पहले n is 1, return 1. Easiest. Now we move to actually start from 1 and building it up to the nth number, right? So that is so n is equal to 1. Then in range of 1 to nth number, temporary number is equal to null value, count is 1. Then for j in range 1 comma length of result. If result j is result j minus 1 is 1 is 1, then count is pre-increment by 1. That is next number will be considered. Else term is a count plus result j minus 1. Therefore, the count would be 1. And that's term in a string count plus result minus 1 star is equal to result very slow. Let's cut this all till because this is not something wrong. First, if result is 1, then for range 1 comma n, so result underscore less is empty, count will be 1 for j in a range of 1 comma length of sorry length result, then if the result j is equal to result of j minus 1 count plus 1 result underscore list dot app- append string string count. If the string count is less than, then we do list list dot append, wherein the result of j minus 1 will be counted. So minus 1 divided by j, then we count the count is 1. If none of this is okay, then we go to result underscore less dot append is count. Next one will be result that is minus 1 as the j value, Sorry. And then moving along, result dot join in bracket class underscore list. Okay, and result. What? Oh, I put dot in. Alright, submit. इससे अच्छा तो पहले वाला था. Yeah, man. Single MS में तो आ गया वैसे भी. Maybe is because of my. That's fine. Never mind. Actually, I'm not gonna do this thing. Something's wrong with the stream. Like, is it working well? Just give me a moment. I'm doing something important. Needs to be taken care of. It is basically something that my internship has done. I'm not gonna degrade it or something, but something which person should not go through. Oh, given an array of distinct integers is returning sorry, at least of the same number, chosen carrier a unlimited number of times. Yes. Unique frequency. What do we mean by frequency over here? Where an element takes in the number of the times it occurs in an array. Okay. So in that test cases are generated such that the number of unique combination that sum up to the target. So the combinations with some input candidates. 7 target 7 is a second answer. These can be only two combinations. Okay, so 2 plus 2 plus. So not that 7 can be used multiple times. 8. Okay, so every single thing, permutation or something, addition or something, you need to find an answer to that. Combination sum basically. Combine. How many times we can combine to get an answer? That's easy. Hmm. But for that, at least if target is equal to 1, then so we'll say if target is an empty string for sure. So according to that, if to, uh, no, not if, but result actually. If result is equal to empty, then I'll redefine the efficiency and I and make it current and total. For now, according to the first example, if the total is equal to target, that is any kind of total like 2 plus 2 plus 3 or 2 plus 3 plus 6, something like that, doesn't matter. So in that case, result dot append in current one will be value. Right. So once with that, we return it. Now, if coming to the base case out of bounds, basically, it's outside the bounds. Basically, you add extra numbers as well. In that case, I is then equal to length candidates or total is greater than target. Return again. So if that's the case, then I'm sorry, this should be outside the if statement. Then current append should be within of the current append will be candidates of position I. Position is not specified. So position I, it will be user defined position basically if it's 7. So that's why it's I. In that case, I comma current total plus candidates. So I position. And then we move, sorry, we move to current dot pop basically. Once we pop it, we skip the current candidate and we move to AFS I plus 1 current total as earlier. And then we get DFS, the function running with t0. We make sure that it has an empty add plus 2 and the number itself, and then we return the result back. Does this work? This is not 0 ms. Uh, Question number is 39. 14 ms is bad. We need like, what can we change away if the result is DFS? Okay. Total target rest, what happened is current and result if I is greater than equal to length candidates or total target. We could either make changes to the according to the example rather than giving it to understandable things. First of all, first one will be if the last one is if the last target is kind of included. Basically, we sort out the numbers first of all, then we move ahead. If the target is within the input candidates, then we do not consider that, something like that. We do not sum it basically. So we need to sort out first rather than doing a result. So let's remove this first of all. Just trying to get a better answer candidates. Dot sort. So firstly we'll be sorting, then we make sure that the result and the path are both empty. Then moving along, we make sure we define data methods and start with an input of integer basically, and then a remaining would also be integer. So the answer should also be an integer as well. So in that case, if remain is equal to 0, then if remain is 0, then we append it. Basically add a path of, and we return. So done with that, we move to the for loop, wherein I in range of star, comma the length of candidates, wherein yeah, wherein C is equal to candidates. I, if C is remain, make sure not break it, and once we are what happened, let us see TFS, let I main C. Now we go back and we TFS, we call out as 0 and the target. I wrote it as a 0 target, and we return result. And 0 plus and break it will make sure remain as 0. What if the end is the integer is still gives wrong answer? We sorted the candidates, we made sure the rest path is Rest and path is empty, repeated is unless, and it returns start and remain is integer. It gives, if the remain is zero, the doesn't happen, we return for I. We made sure that I in range of length and candidates. Then see the candidates. Yes, C is three. Append was C. STF is C. We just did with part of we didn't put it. Okay, bad. Still, I guess the answer would be nice. It's not quite. Oh, oh, oh nice. Hmm. Hello, Shubham. Hi, hi. How are you, bro? Given a collection of candidate number, candidates, and target, find all the unique combinations and candidates where the candidate's number specifically. Okay, each number in the candidates may only be used once. The combination, not the solution, must contain duplicate combinations like for candidates. So target zero output. Okay. Wait, so one says target is 8. Obviously, 10 will be removed because it exceeds. So first of all, sorting and removing the ones. Then make sure that every single number is added or whatever the combination is for the sum. Hmm. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do this tomorrow. Like, um,